Very good evening, everyone. I do not have much prepared to speak, so I'll keep it very brief and short. I am Nishtha, and I am a trained Kathak dancer. I've been learning since the age of, I guess, 4, and now I am 19, so I am pretty much of the same age as most of you here are. So just very briefly, 2 things that I'd like to share about my dance journey. I started dancing, I remember my first performance was when I was 4 years old, and I started dancing there near the staircase of that stage. My mother kept shouting from the audience, Nishtha, please move, please move. I did not, because it was a very scary thing to do at that time. But today I dance to the center of the stage, and I must tell you that it is only 10 steps away, but it takes about 10 years to do that. So it is a very, very long journey. A 4-year-old Nishtha to a 19-year-old Nishtha, and I am still very much afraid of the stage. Learning performing arts in our country is not very easy, I must tell you. It is very expensive. So once I was in my chemistry lab, and there's this girl in my class who comes to me and asks me, Nishtha, you dance so well, aap kahan se seekhte ho? So I told her about my guru and all of that, and she asked me, what is the fees? So I knew that if I told her my actual fees, she'd be stunned. So I told her like, it's only 1,000 rupees, 2,000 per month, that's it. And her face, it fell blank, and she said, okay. So that day I realized that it is so difficult for most of us to learn any performing art. I started Jhankar as a COVID relief platform because pretty much I had nothing to do and I was in grade 12 when COVID hit. So we all know how grade 12 COVID batch was. We did not give boards. So I started it as a mere COVID relief platform, and later transformed it into something where I can make learning every performing art affordable and as well as inclusive. When we go to most educational places, including that of performing arts, I have particularly faced a lot of body shaming, a lot of sexism, a lot of financial instability in terms of, I remember buying a safety pin packet used to be so expensive for me back then. Now, and maybe I had the privilege, and it is because of the terrific support of my mother, who is also here today, that I've been able to stand here in front of all of you. She never made me realize what went behind the stage. Today I dress up myself, but there was a time when I did not do anything but just sit in front of the mirror while my mother dressed me up. She used to buy everything. We did not have a very, I can say, not a very peaceful household, to be very honest. My father had got cancer when I was only 3. So it led to a lot of financial instability in my household. And especially a time when women were not considered to step out and work. She did step out as an entrepreneur, and she successfully runs a company of her own today. And she's the very reason I am here today, and today's performance is very much dedicated to her. So keeping it short and sweet, please continue pursuing whatever art form attracts you. I am sure all of us here love painting, love singing, love drawing, dancing, maybe playing some instrument. Please never stop doing that. Even I have a genetics exam tomorrow and I'm still here. So clearly this matters to me more than that genetics exam. So please never give up on your performing art. And I am speaking to you with the intention that you create spaces which are more inclusive, which are more safe, and which are more encouraging of learning. So with that note, I'd like to end, and I'd like to present to you a tarana which has been choreographed by my Guru Diksha Rana. Thank you.
प्रस्तुत है तराना।